What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today we are talking about the most disappointing role in my opinion from the Frontier Pursuits update. This update has now been out for quite some time and we've had a lot of fun with it. Overall it has been a very good update. In fact, the best update we've ever had within Red Dead Online. But there still is some disappointing things, and with this there is a disappointing role for me. If we go back to some of the videos I was doing even before this update was out, some of it was literally just after the spring update came out, because if you can remember, once they dropped the spring update on the 14th of May, they also dropped some information about the very next update, and it did talk about the roles in that newswire. So there was a lot of talk for these roles for quite some time. We're talking about months and months and months up until the Frontier Pursuits update actually came out. And with this, the thing that I was most excited for out of everything was the trader role. At that point I was doing a lot of hunting money methods, showing you guys how to make money just by hunting, showing you the best hunting locations within the world of Red Dead Online, and I was actually really excited to finally be able to go into this trader role, gather resources, and then sell them on later on as goods. Later on we started to get even more information about these roles, and with the information that we got for the trader, we started to find out that it will be a camp business. You can set up your own business and you'll be able to have a wagon as well, a hunting wagon where you go off, get as many different animals as possible, put that in the back of your hunting wagon, and then take that back to your camp business to then sell on. And this was really getting exciting at this point. This is where I was like, yes, this is my dream role. This is everything that I've wanted. All the way since Christmas I have wanted a wagon where I can hunt animals and drop them in the back. And finally this summer update, this Frontier Pursuits update was going to supply that. But unfortunately the trader was a massive disappointment, and I think it is by far the worst role out of all three roles. The first thing I want to talk about with the trader role is that there are a lot of problems that still persist within this game. Right at the beginning there was problems with the bounty hunter and also the trader role, but it seems like the bounty hunter has now been fixed. That used to have a problem where after you've completed a bounty you would not get money, gold or XP for completing it. That is now done. That is perfectly fine. The trader role used to have problems where the camp didn't spawn in, as well as it seemed like there was a reduction in animals across the world, and those problems still exist. Those are still within this game. There's still problems with animals spawning in, and there is still problems with the camp spawning in, and that has affected players a lot. No one's really wanted to go down this trader role just because of those problems that exist. But even if we ignore those and we say that the camp can spawn in perfectly, and on top of that animals are spawning in perfectly as well, meaning that as soon as you leave the doors of your camp you're able to find as many animals as you want. Even if all of that was perfect, the role still is lacking. If we look at our weekly updates, our weekly newswires, you can see that we are getting weekly content for the collector and also the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter is able to get new legendary bounties every single week, and that has been a lot of fun to play through. Yes, they are now ending, but the fact that we've had them in the first place has been very fun, and it's actually been the thing that I've been looking forward to the most every single week from these weekly updates. With the collector role as itself already provides a lot of money, but you also have a weekly challenge where you have to get 3 different collectibles for that week, and that counts as a set once you sell that to Madame Nazar. The legendary bounty and also the weekly set is very easy to complete, but the fact that it's been added is just an extra thing to do. With the trader, we don't get those weekly challenges. We don't get anything like that. So once it comes to that weekly newswire, if you're looking for anything to do related to the trader, it is completely brushed over. Every week we get something for the legendary bounty, and every week we get our weekly collectible set, but we do not get anything as weekly content for the trader role. Another thing that's been very disappointing for me with the trader role is that it was said that your camp would be attacked by other NPCs as you progress through the camp. Since this update has been out, I have never ever been attacked by NPCs. There has been a moment where I have set up my camp within the Heartlands and someone did come over, sit down at my campfire, and then spoke to him, and he then asked for something which I didn't actually have on me, so I couldn't give it to him. He then walked off and that was it. That was the interaction done. Since then nothing else has happened at my camp. No one's came over to my camp, sat down at that campfire again and asked for me to deliver something for them, and no one has attacked my camp. Maybe if this was something that occurred a lot more, maybe being at the camp would have been a bit more entertaining, but it doesn't happen, and that is the reason it is the most disappointing role for me within this game. Let me know in the comments down below, is the trader role the most disappointing role within this update, or do you think it's one of the other roles? As always, I am curious of what you guys think, and I'm also curious about why you dislike that role. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but for now I'm going, so see ya.